Hello again, hunters! The zone's been buzzing lately from ideas on new weapons, new bosses, and some very creative suggestions from all of you. So let's check them out. We've been reading through your comments from the last video, and honestly, there's a lot of greatness there. So today, we're gonna go over some of the best suggestions we've seen. First off, thank you to everyone who dropped a comment on the last video. We had a ton of great feedback, suggestions, and ideas, and it's been awesome to see so many of you thinking about ways to make ZERO Sievert even better. So let's go through some of the biggest themes that came up and give you a bit of an insight into what we're thinking. And let's start with the maps. Specifically industrial area and swamp, as we seem to agree that both of them could do with some love. Swamp especially has come up as one of the least exciting maps to play right now, and we hear you. A lot of you suggested new bosses, more mutants, or giving the area a heavier, creepier atmosphere, and we're looking into how we can bring some of that energy in. For industrial area, there were great ideas around rogue crimson soldiers, tighter corridors, and new loot zones that reward riskier exploration. These are exactly the kind of updates we want to deliver, giving old maps new life with encounters and bosses that make every run feel dangerous and rewarding. Now let's talk weapons, because of course that's always a hot topic. Some of you mentioned wanting classics like the Thompson, Deagle, and more Russian firearms. Some of you suggested conversion kits so you can swap calibers instead of owning multiple versions of the same gun, and then there were more requests for realism, like magazine-based reload systems or manual bullet loading for that Tarkov style experience. These are all great suggestions, and while some of them would be difficult to introduce because they are big mechanical changes, like changing calibers on guns or how the reloading and magazine system works, others might be things we could explore as optional settings or additions in the future. A lot of comments also mention mutants and bosses, and we completely agree it's time for more variety. We saw ideas for mutant leaders that can control nearby enemies, roaming boss encounters that can appear on any map, and even psychic-style enemies with special attacks. We love this kind of creativity, and we're already looking at ways to make upcoming bosses feel more dynamic, unpredictable, and memorable. On the NPC and faction side, quite a few of you brought up wanting more storylines or deeper interactions, especially around Mr. Junk. And yes, expanding lore and questlines is something we're actively discussing. There was also some great feedback about smaller but really smart quality of life changes, things like better item tracking, improved AI awareness, and more dynamic world events. We're reviewing a lot of these right now. And yes, we also saw your ideas for expanding weather effects, like visible lightning, heavier storms, or rain and snow affecting visibility. That's the kind of stuff that makes the zone feel more alive, and we'd love to explore that a bit more further down the line. And of course, a big thank you to everyone who just dropped in to say kind words or share appreciation for the game. Whether you're suggesting new guns, new mechanics, or just saying thanks for the updates, it really means a lot. We're building ZERO Sievert together with this community, and your feedback is what keeps shaping what comes next. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Now, a quick reminder, the Oral Run Part 2 speedrun competition is still live. The mission's the same, start a new game and take down Oral as fast as possible, but with all new weapons and NPC behavior changes from the Armory update. With these changes in place, the run could play out very differently. To enter, join the Speedrun channel in the official ZERO Sievert Discord server, post a recorded run with a visible timer with the hashtag OralRun2, and also add the time that you got in your run too. The competition runs until October 31st, so you've still got until the end of the month to perfect your strategy, test your loadouts, and see if you can claim the top spot. The top 3 times will get bragging rights and also get their hands on some merch prizes. Last week, the most reported issues were UI, AI, and difficulty. For UI, we know it's not perfect. We have recently made some concerted efforts to improve this though, and we have a couple of tweaks coming in the next update to improve this further. But for now, please do let us know exactly what you would like to see improved, and we'll do our best to implement what we can. For AI, this is another one where we know the system isn't perfect, but we can and will make tweaks based on your feedback. Most recently, we updated it so enemies couldn't shoot you when they're off screen, so let us know any other specifics and we can review. And for difficulty, if you're struggling with enemies hitting hard or ghouls and boars catching you unawares, you can customize your experience within an inch of its life in the settings. Reduce damage, increase range, you name it, you can adjust it. And that's everything for this one. Huge thanks again to everyone who took time to comment, brainstorm and share ideas. Your input is shaping where we take the game next. Keep those suggestions coming in the comments and on Discord, and don't forget to jump into the All Run competition before it wraps up. If you're enjoying ZERO Sievert, then leave us a Steam review, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and join the Discord to stay part of the conversation. Until next time, stay safe out there, hunters. Keep exploring, keep surviving, and remember, take what you can and give nothing back.